Hello dear students, in this lecture you are going to study Ampere's circuital law. This Ampere's circuital law is analog to Gauss law in electrostatics. In electrostatics, by using Gauss law, we have calculated magnetic field due to a wire, infinite wire, and due to sheet, conducting sheet, non-conducting sheet, and conducting sphere, non-conducting sphere. So due to all these bodies, we have calculated electric field, right? So in the same way, by using this Ampere circuital law, by using Ampere circuital law, we can find the magnetic field due to current carrying wire, okay, current carrying circular coil, and current carrying a cylinder. Like due to all these bodies, we can calculate magnetic field at given point. Okay, so this is brief about Ampere circuital law. So what is Ampere circuital law? This Ampere circuital law states that the line integral of the magnetic induction field along any closed path in air or vacuum is equal to mu naught times the net current across that area bounded by this path. Okay, here this closed integral b bar dot dl bar is equal to mu naught times the net current flowing through that path, closed path. So let us take this is our closed loop or path, closed loop, and at any point you can take the direction of magnetic field. Let us take here, this is one small element, you can take this is dl, and here let us take this is the direction of magnetic field b bar. Okay, this is the direction of magnetic field. Right here, now this magnetic field along any closed path is equal to mu naught times the net current, mu naught I net. Here you take some currents which are passing through this loop. Okay, some currents are passing out of the loop, so we should not consider. Same like Gauss law. Okay, here the currents, some currents are flowing. For example, let us take here current is flowing into the plane. Let us take here the current and magnetic field are perpendicular to each other. Okay, here let us take current is going inside the plane, like inside this loop, and some currents are coming, sorry, this is coming out, dot means coming out, and into the plane. This is into the plane and out, this is out, into out. So this current out, it is coming outside, and this current is, let us take I4, okay, into the plane. This current is going into the plane. Some currents are outside, even I5, okay, some currents I6. So the current which are out of this loop should not be considered. Okay, here the net field only due to the currents which are passing through this loop. Okay, so the magnetic field along this loop, along this closed loop, will be equal to mu naught times the net current passing through this loop alone, not outside the loop. The currents which are passing outside the loop will not be considered. Okay, so right, now this is according to this formula, b bar dot dl bar is equal to mu naught I net. Here b bar dot dl bar can be written as b dl cos theta. Cos theta is equal to mu naught into I net. Okay, so this is also one form here, where theta is the angle between magnetic field and that element where you are considering. Okay, so here in this diagram, this dl element is parallel to p bar, so that theta is equal to 0. Okay, right, now here the net currents, how to take this net current? Okay, here we have to take the currents, direction of this current, like here plus or minus, like algebraic sum here. Okay, we have to take net current as algebraic sum of individual currents. So how to take these currents, whether currents are negative or positive, which current is positive, which current is negative. Okay, here the currents which are going inside the plane, inside this loop, okay, should be taken as plus. Okay, inside means into, this into. Okay, so you can use right hand thumb rule. By using right hand thumb rule, now if you take the direction, your thumb is the direction of magnetic field, and here direction of curled fingers into the current which is into the plane. Okay, so those into the plane should be taken as plus, and the current which are coming out, the currents which are coming out of this plane will be taken as minus. Okay, minus. So that here the net current I am writing here, the net current is equal to here I1 minus, it is coming out, and I2 going inside, so plus, and I3 coming out minus, and I4 into the plane plus. So this is net current. Like this we have to calculate net current. So this Ampere-Circuital law is not separate from Biot-Savart law. Okay, so this Ampere-Circuital law is derived from Biot-Savart law only. Okay, so that's why it is like analog of Gauss law in electrostatics, and it is depending upon Biot-Savart law. Okay, right. This is about Ampere-Circuital law. Thank you.